Hey. Okay. Let me wait. I forgot to. I need to. Game mode set. This is survival. All right. Okay. Hey. Snapshot. Let's get this done. All right. So I actually didn't do any research beforehand. I just looked into the creative menu and was like, huh, what is new in here? So I might have missed some things. Let me know in the comments if I did. But this is literally just my impression on what I saw. And the first thing is they changed the frickin' ores, dude. They changed them. The textures, they're different. There's 2 variants now. Also, deep slate. Slate is a kind of metamorphic rock in the real world. Yeah, they all have like different textures now. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think diamond's the same. But like I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like vaguely upset, I think. Cuz like I don't know. I feel like my mother when like a new World of Warcraft thing is out. It's like, I'm old now. Cuz I've been playing this since I was little. So I've grown very attached. So every time like they change Nether and stuff, it's like, "Ooh, those are big changes," but I'm sure I'll grow used to it. But yeah, it's just really, really weird. So yeah, there's new kind of blocks, and then there's the big thing is copper ore. Now, when I think of copper, I think of technology, but we already have redstone. So I wonder if this is just for like making decoration blocks or what this will be used for. And then there's a new system to mining. Before, you would just like mine this up and it would give you straight copper ore. But now you get raw iron and you can make blocks out of this. If you get enough, you can fill it all up. Or you have to smelt it again to get iron ingots. Which is, it's kind of similar to how, and they're making it a little more complicated with like netherite and stuff. And that is interesting, but also it makes me think, why? Because it's just adding a little more needless steps to the process, in my opinion. But it is interesting. And also, the textures look quite different. Like, they seem to be a little higher res, a little more detail, which is very interesting, especially when we get into later things. It starts to look kind of like a generic fantasy game. Stuff is really starting to change. Like, this, I don't know, it just seems very out of place in this game. And then here's copper. Oh, did I grab the wrong one, or did it oxidize already? So yeah, copper oxidizes now, which makes me think, are they gonna add rust to iron? And like, copper oxidizing is really cool, but also just makes me think, also, again, why? Because we have plenty of cyan blocks, and like, I don't know. I'm just very curious on why they added this. What are their plans for the future? And here's the block. It also looks different. Like how it has the shinies across it, as well. And then here's just the raw thing now. Here's gold. This looks pretty cool, but it also kind of looks like the glowstone texture. So like if I ever want a glowstone texture without the glow, I guess I could use this block. And here's the raw version. Here's the I do like kind of find the round shapes of this interesting. And then I just showed these these didn't change very much, if I'm being honest, but they've gotten some changes before in the past, so these are just how they are now. I think these are how they're gonna look deeper in the cavern, and it's kind of gonna be like gilded blackstone or nether ingot ores. How it's just like different areas will have different ores to just kind of blend the visuals more. And then there's a new kind of ore. Oh, it goes. That's a pretty sound. There's amethyst now, and here's the the shard in its mind form. And this is what it grows out of. This is a block of amethyst. And this is what it grows out of. It's budding amethyst. And so I put this block down and slowly it grew out. And it has different levels of growth. So let's see. Oh, I see. So I honestly, I don't know what amethyst is used for. I don't know if that's implemented yet or if they're going to add it in later. But amethyst is a pretty cool block, and that's a good few shards from just that. So that is very interesting. Now we're moving on to the tools after the ores. Now there's this, which is a bundle. And a bundle adds a single inventory slot to your stuff. So it's 2 slots inside, and it takes up 1 slot. So it basically adds an inventory slot to your stuff. And now you can, like, wait. Yeah, you right click to add, and then you can put bundles inside of bundles. So you can store a lot of stuff, and that's kind of crazy, honestly. So I can, like, put my bone meal in here. Oh, right click. Gotta remember that. Alright, now that's full. Oh, I can't put a full bundle into... Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. And then there's the spyglass, which... It's a not a microscope. Telescope. Yes. And it helps you see things from far away. I don't think I would personally ever use this, but I don't know. It would be interesting if you could, like, put it on a crossbow and be able to aim a little better. And then we're just blasting through this, guys. Foliage, which some of these are pretty cool, like this moss block and moss carpet, and then there's glowberries, which if I use this, we get some berries, and you can feed foxes with these. Oh, I'm full, but if I get hungry at all during this, I will eat. And then there's the dip leaf, it's called, and you can stand on it, and then it kicks you off. But, like, again, see how freaking high definition this is? And even in the freaking slot, it looks completely different, while everything else has, like, their 2D. I mean, most of these are, like, non-blocks, but, like, I don't know. It looks like it's from a different game. Oh, also, it's a little hard to... It kind of blends in, but there's glow... what are you called? Oh, I need shears. It's like vines. Glow vines or something. I'll put it up on the text. And then... I thought I had a whole stack of bone meal, but I guess not. These things, where if you use bone meal, they grow tall. And they grow. Grow. Naturally, they only go up to like 5 blocks, but you can make them grow, bro. Grow. Just make some beanstalk type stuff, and then these are azaleas. So there's some azalea bushes, and then you get some like azalea trees. Here's the leaves from them. So that's just some. Oh yeah, this. Ceiling roots, hanging roots. These haven't really been implemented yet because there's going to be lush caves, which is pretty cool. Makes some for some interesting fantasy stuff. Before, Minecraft seemed kind of ambiguous in its genre, like leaning towards fantasy, but like not quite. But now it's very much become a fantasy game, which is interesting. And then moving on to the building blocks, which as a builder, this is the part that interested me most. And I actually placed this block twice. But here again with copper, as it goes from normal to like exposed and then weathered and oxidized. Oh no, I see. Some of these blocks have already oxidized. Here's what it looks like, because this is waxed, so it won't go as quickly. But these ones oxidize very, very quickly. I've had these kind of vibe in here for a little bit. But there's different blocks that you can use for various builds. I'm thinking maybe a steampunk vibe might be pretty cool, but gold might be more useful, but you could use your copper. And these are all the same blocks, but they're waxed, so they go slower. There's the cut copper, which is cut copper stairs and then cut slabs. And then there's just the copper blocks. And then there's, again, the deep slate I was talking about earlier. You can mine it by itself. And I was like, wait, isn't this going to look like... Hello? Hi, I'll talk about you later. Hi, goodbye. Thank you. The black stone is darker than the deep slate, and you could make some mixing stuff with that. So yeah, there's just... Okay. Alright, he go. There's just different blocks, and then walls, and then stairs. And then there's candles, which is very interesting. I lit this one to see if the candles like melt. I didn't think they would, but it was pretty interesting. And then there's glowing item frames, and this is what the candles look like in the items. Oh, also some miscellaneous stones. This one is tough. That's pretty tough, buddy. Dripstone, and then this is calcite, and then this is tinted glass, which it doesn't have any panes yet. It's kind of weird because we already have black glass, but so I don't know what that will be used for again, but I'm very excited. And then yeah, you can light these, and they come in all the Minecraft colors. So you can have your rainbow of fire. Oh god, that gives me flashbacks to an old... Never mind. This is a build that I made with using some of the new blocks just to see if I could do something. I didn't even have to spawn these bats in here. I was going to spawn a bunch of bats, but they did it themselves, which is pretty cool. This is just, I don't know, a build that I did, trying to go kind of vampiric. I was having trouble with and I tried to incorporate copper somehow, so I made a little, like, copper and purple throne. This is by no means an amazing build, just meant to kind of show what can be done. And as you can see, candles don't give off a whole lot of light. And it's cool that we're getting new light sources in this game. But yeah, they just, like... If I go to, like, time set night. Here, let me go a little darker. Time set midnight. Oh, wait. Oops. Set midnight. It's, like, super dark, see? This isn't going to keep any monsters from spawning. So this is purely for decoration, which is, again, interesting. It's kind of meant to just work in tandem with other things to light it, but it's there. It can make some... It's aesthetic, you know. This is a pretty basic throne room, if anyone wants. It's the same style I did for the SMP throne room. And here's some miscellaneous things. The thing that everyone is excited for, the axolotls. Here's a bunch of them. I think if there's a baby one, it grew up. There was some babies. Ah, shoot, I should have, there's an anvil for when I rename them. I should have looked into how they are bred. But they can make, children. And then, oh, all the frickin', even though I named them, the squids despawn. So let me just, nope, game mode, creative, haha. And then this is, I can, alright, so, glow, squid, alright. You see these, and they make little sparkly noises, and then they have little, like, spots where they glow. They're actually really pretty. I've always had a love for squids in this game. And they're pretty cool. And then here's the Lucy's. These are the baby axolotls. Let me here. Not these are the baby axolotls now. They come in various colors. There's some that are a lot rarer, like the blues are a little harder to get, and then there's other colors that are hard. It's interesting because I don't know why they haven't added black. They probably have added black axolotls, but black axolotls are rather frequent to find. So I'm unsure why they are not in here. Sorry, my brain goes brr. And then, whoop. I tried to pick that up and it didn't work. But you can get a bucket of axolotls, and that is truly just fantastic on so many levels. Yes, I agree with the idea of axolotls in buckets. And they can, like, attack stuff. I figured out, I thought, like, oh my, okay. Oh yeah, these drop that, glow ink sacs, which I'm sure will be used for, things in the future. These guys, I thought they would be, like, would attack the axolotls. No! The axolotls are vicious little beasts, and they watch this. They're vicious! Utterly vicious. But I love them so much. Oh, he's vibing, you know? And then this is a skulk sensor. It senses vibrations, and that thing sending from me is the vibration. So if I'll let it chill for a second. If I jump, it vibrations. And if I move, vibrations. And that's pretty cool. And in here, we're goats. And you can see, I learned the hard way. They jump very high. And they're bred with wheat. And you can get some cute little baby goats. They're super fluffy looking. I love how long their hair is. Why do you track me with the front of your face? That's not... You have eyes on the sides of your head, bro. Are you a predator goat? Huh. And then, honorable mention is, frick. Bucket of powdered snow bucket. And powdered, nope, there's no powdered snow block. Yeah, I just click on that and it gives me a powdered snow bucket, which is very interesting. There's no added powdered snow block you can pick up yet. And that's the video.